Hi everyone, this video I'm going to go over something that I just learned the other day from Tomo on a video about how to play the blues. I was so inspired by it that I wanted to make it a little mini series within my how to play play over an A blues. His idea was this: instead of learning the pentatonic scales all over the neck, across, up and back, all these different positions, learn how to play the pentatonic scale on one string and learn how to manipulate it to play a melody with just those notes on the one string. I thought the idea was genius. I've taught people how to play the blues with so many different limits on notes, usually like you can only use 3 notes, you can only use 2 notes, you can always use 1 note, you can only use 2 strings, you can only use 3 strings, you can't play on the fat 2 strings, you can only play on the fat 2 strings, you can only play on the middle strings, you have to, etc. It goes on and on. There's a million ideas that I've had to show people how to play the blues, but it never occurred to me until I watched this the other day that, he said, learn how to do it on one string. And I just thought it was really great, and I wanted to include it in this series. So thank you, Tomo, for sharing that wealth with the world, and you really have inspired me to try to carry it a little bit further. So we're doing an A blues, A dominant blues, A7, D7, E7. I'm going to start off by using an A major pentatonic scale. So the A major pentatonic scale is A, a whole step to B, a whole step to C sharp, a step and a half to E the 5th, and a whole step to F sharp the 6th. So it's A, B, C sharp, E, and F sharp. What I like to do to really play the blues is to outline the notes that make up each chord. So given that our main tonic chord is A, most of these notes are either in the chord or relate directly to the chord in a very good, strong way. For instance, A is the root, B is the 9th, C sharp is the 3rd, E is the 5th, and F sharp is the 6th. So that all of those notes, you don't even have to do anything to make up a melody to sound like you're playing over an A7 chord if you use this scale. All of that outlines A7. The problem is when the blues switches to the D7 on the 5th measure, your notes change that are in this chord. We don't have a D note anymore, so we have to figure out how to get one. Well, C sharp, you can bend up to D. A is the 5th of D7, so D is the root, A is the 5th, B is the 6th. We could hit it, but we're not going to really use it. But you could use the B to push towards that C note in your D7 chord. And let's see, so we need F sharp, which is the 3rd, so that is in the scale. So if you started on A, you could do something like, and that sounds like a D7. Wrong chord, D7. Let me do that again for you. There you go. E7, similar problem. A is the 11th. B happens to be the 5th of E7, so that's a nice note. E happens to be the root. F sharp is the 9th. C sharp is the 6th. So, but to outline E7, you need an E note. You need a G sharp note. You need a B note, and you need a D note. E, G sharp, B, D, gives you E7. So you take the form of the 12-bar blues and you run it through your head, 4 measures of A7, 2 a D7, 2 A7s, E7, D7, A7, A7, and you make up a melody that works through that. I hope you like this. Please, if you do, like it, and if you haven't yet, subscribe. The series is actually pretty thorough. It's growing as I've been creating it. And this was, again, just something that I saw the other day, and for the first time in over half a decade of playing the guitar, I never heard anybody say that exact thing, do it on one string. So I thought it was, again, genius. So I just wanted to include it in the series. A thing that I like to use when I solo, it doesn't matter if it's blues or if it's rock or if it's metal or jazz or whatever it is I like to think of a group of words to phrase with. So in playing with this idea and just being simple, starting on the roots even, what came into my head was, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, I could cry. I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, I could cry. And then I just so I used that line, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, I'm so lonely, I could cry, to fuel the whole little solo I just did for you. I hope you like it. There's more to come. The next one is going to be how to solo using the A minor pentatonic scale on one string. I did that on the first string, but you could do it. Do it on any string, it's just going to have a different voice. Again, I hope you like it, and I hope you get to play a lot of guitar. Stay tuned if you haven't for more how to play the blues series. I'm trying to include a lot of different ideas and techniques and mixing scales and playing chord tones and etc. So have a great day and play a lot of guitar.